have the distinct honor to invite the keynote speaker, Mr. Frank Islam. Mr. Islam is an alumnus of AMU and a life member of this association. He is CEO and chairman of FI Investment, the FI Investment Group. He is well known for his philanthropist work, especially for the promotion of education. He is on the board of trustees on a number of universities, both in the USA and abroad. He also serves as a trustee on many prestigious institutions, including the Institute of Peace and John F. Kennedy Center, Performing Arts. Recently, he has donated $2 million to AMU to build a new building for School of Management Sciences. This building will be named Frank and Debbie School of Management Sciences. He is the largest living contributor to the association's scholarship program. Please welcome Frank Islam. Mr. Frank.
Well, thank you very much for your introduction. So, what is Iftar? Well, I'll try to become your largest donor one day. So, I'm between the Iftar. I'll be quick. So, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. How are you? Thank you all. Before I begin, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Aftab, Dr. Abdullah, Razi, and Rafat for inviting me this evening. These guys are a source of constant strength and inspiration for all of us. I admire and appreciate their leadership in serving the needs of Aligarh communities. Let us give them a big round of applause. Thank you, Aftab. So a sense of humility brings us together as a fellow Aligarhian, linked by common goals and common cause and common commitment, and bonded by shared history, shared heritage, shared background, and shared belief. The lot that unite us, the little that divide us. Our bonds are stronger than the differences that too often drive us apart. It is my pleasure to be here to address you again at this Iftar fundraising dinner. I guess they will keep asking me back until I get it right. Seriously, I think the association extends this invitation to me because they know of my love, my passion, my commitment for Aligarh Muslim University. I'm certain that all of you share those feelings as well. This is why we all gathered here this evening to raise funds to ensure that more deserving students can derive the tremendous benefits that an Aligarh education provides and become members with us of the Aligarh family. In the closing to my remarks last time I said, we're here to plant the more seeds to grow our family tree, to grow that tree, to paraphrase Syed Ahmad Khan, our founder, so that there are more sons and daughters who are capable of going forth across the world to preach the gospel of free inquiry, of large-hearted toleration, and of pure mortality. In my opening remarks tonight, I want to emphasize why I think it is essential to grow that tree. Then I will talk briefly about an initiative that I'm supporting Aligarh Muslim University that I think will help to develop new sprouts and expand the influence and impact of Aligarh both in India and around the globe. It is essential to grow the Aligarh tree because Muslims in India still need substantial help. It is not a secret that Indian Muslims are socially, educationally, and economically disadvantaged. What is a secret or a surprise? I would say for those of us, American Muslims, who have invested time and money to try to help reduce the disadvantage, is the relative lack of progress that has been made for our brethren in India. We must acknowledge the many struggles Indian Muslims continue to experience in the face of persistent inequality, injustice, hostility, open prejudice, and bigotry, including barriers to equal access to education and employment. India, with all its promises and potentials and possibilities, remains an island of prosperity in an ocean of poverty. Poverty drains the institution, poverty crushes the hope of the people, especially for the Muslims. A study released by the US India Policy Institute at the end of the last year found the progress of the Muslim Indians in the past decade in the higher education arena has been especially challenging. The study showed that only 11% of Muslims in India pursue higher education, compared to a national average of approximately 19%. Most significantly, the study revealed that the general category of Muslims in higher education has seen a 1.5% decline between 2004 to 2005 and 2004 to 2012. These are disturbing trends in the findings. In my opinion, a call to action for all of us, including me, and I believe they will be for you as well. In my opinion, what we as Indian American Muslims and the proud graduates of Aligarh Muslim University need to do is to double down on our commitment to expand the educational opportunities available at Aligarh and for all Muslims in India. We need to focus like a laser beam on ensuring appropriate educational opportunities at the level that brings citizens into the social and economic mainstream. And that level is higher education. Education is the gift that keeps on giving. Education empowers the mind and uplifts the soul. It is a powerful equalizer opening doors to all lift themselves out of the poverty. Education is the best investment that we can make to build next generations of leaders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and the problem solvers. Education provides avenues to participate in the 21st century careers and the workforce, the competency to compete in a global economy, and the capacity to contribute to the lifting fellow Muslims out of poverty and deprivation. Put it another way, higher education is the bridge that we may cross in order to build the bridge for others. I know how true that was for me personally, and I assume, I'm really confident that it is true for the majority of you who are here tonight as well. Muslim India needs all the assistance and support they can get in order to pursue higher education opportunities and complete their pursuits successfully, and they need bridges built. We can be the bridge builders by contributing to Aligarh so that it can increase the scholarship available to go to school and to expand those programs that will enable future Aligarh graduates to assist their fellow Muslims in India. By bringing bridge builders ourselves, we will help develop the next generation of bridge builders from Aligarh. We can ensure they get the knowledge, the skills, and abilities that they will need to be leaders in enabling and empowering all Muslims in India to become first-class citizens in the future. The return for building that bridge and those bridges to inclusiveness will be priceless. Inclusive policies will no longer be issued, then inclusive opportunities will be. So that is why I'm supporting Aligarh, and expanding the capability to do more even great work is so critically important. So what am I doing about it? I'm putting my money where my mouth is. My wife Debbie and I are uniquely blessed. We embody the American dream. We firmly believe that if you aim high, if you work hard, you should be able to realize the American dream. With that spirit in mind, we have committed $2 million to support the building of the Frank and Debbie Islam School of Management at the Aligarh Muslim University. That building will be dedicated when we go there with my brothers, my sisters, my nephews and nieces, and my wife Debbie in October of this year, to be a keynote speaker for the commencement address at Aligarh Muslim University. We deliberately decided to invest in the School of Management because of the emphasis it will place on entrepreneurship, and innovation and preparing the students at AMU to become entrepreneurial leaders and engage in economic development activities that will create jobs, that will bring prosperity, that will bring opportunities for thousands of Muslims, people throughout India and across the globe. We see our contribution not as a charity or philanthropy, but as an investment that will yield exponential returns in the future of both Aligarh and the Muslims in India. Aligarh Muslim University is a true treasure. It's a precious possession for all of us. Its leaders have shaped our history. Its leaders have shaped our destiny. Its principles have always guided us during the time of calm or the crisis. AMU has always been and continue to be the beacon of hope, aspirations, and dream. AMU students has always been our best hope. My investment is my way of saying thank you and keeping the hope alive. I'm confident that you will want me to join me in this journey by investing as well. In doing so, we plant the seeds and grow our family trees. But more importantly, we build the bridges that will help transform India and the conditions of Muslims in our native land. I think it is most appropriate that we are at this fundraiser during the time of Ramadan, a deeply spiritual time of reflections and recommitment, and a special time for giving. This is our chance not only to be grateful for all the blessings we have been allotted, but an opportunity to give to those less fortunate. Let us think of the people and our brothers and sisters in India and Aligarh, those who are poor, hungry, those who are voiceless, have no hope. They do not even have the means to break the fast. So let us extend our hand, our hope, our help, so that they become the voice for those who are voiceless, so that we give them the hope for those who are hopeless, so we can give them ladders of opportunity to succeed. When they succeed, Aligarh succeed, and India succeeds. In this season of Ramadan, I ask you to give generously in the memory of our founder, Syed Ahmad Khan, and to give back for what you have received from Aligarh, and to pay it forward for those who are in need. Let us together change the face of Indian Muslims, one life, one family, and one village at a time. In closing, when I look back the time we spent together, the miles we have traveled together, the memory we have cherished together, I will always think of you. So thank you for your time, thank you for attentiveness, and thank you for your ongoing support of this great institution, and God bless you all.